Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show. Yeah. Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand. Big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day felt rough, we could fix that right. Listen close, now it's time to ride. Scene with a grin I preach. Hot take in the mix, but it still can reach. Caller on the line, laughs in every room. From your front porch chair to your work day Zoom. Hands up, now the countdown's done. One bright moment and here we come. Strings rise high, horns cut through. This one's for you. The Morning Mac Show. Turn it up, let it roll. The Morning Mac Show. Take the day by the throat.
Hey,
Good morning.
what's going on, Slim?
Okay, I'm in here. I can't see me. That's cool. What you see on your end?
The Morning Mac Show backdrop, like it look like your camera cut on my screen.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna refresh to get really started.
All good.
What we got in here? You in here? Please like, share, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. If you tapped into the IG, I put a YouTube link in there so you can tap in with us on YouTube and we can read your comments. If not, you still appreciate the love y'all giving from the IG side.
That part, that part. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Well, not a good morning, I'm sorry. But I'm out here messing up the airwaves already. Not a
Yeah.
good morning, I'm sorry. Hope that it's a grand rising for everybody this morning. I still say morning. Look at me. I
Yeah.
got work to do.
People out here that's might mourning about something, but hopefully you can get through your day, make good out of the
I
bad.
say that part, yeah.
You
I
know,
say that. That's a better way to put it.
yeah. Who the first one in here today? Uh-oh.
All right, Victoria's Venus.
Boy, say what?
Rising, right.
Say what?
Okay.
What
That
up,
part.
dude? Appreciate the love. Make sure y'all hit that like button. We're gonna have a good one today.
Definitely will be.
Yeah,
I'm
out,
on.
yeah. This is
I was just about to say something about him. Yeah.
uh-huh.
That music and stuff behind it, and man, you know the hell you doing. Keep doing what you doing. I ain't gonna never stop you from, creative, whatever you do. So
Out
this is a
with
good
the
morning.
people.
You said what?
Say out with them peoples, man.
Oh yeah. He in the circle he need to be in. He on the operation. He on the move. Anybody know his, follow his page.
Yeah,
He moves. That's something to be proud of.
that shit popping with Boosie. Uh-huh. He tied in with them people.
Boosie putting crawfish in the lake and shit. And that's that's monumental. Shout out to Alice for that. For doing what you everybody that had their own lane doing something. Shout out to y'all. But, yeah, it's a good day so far. I think it's supposed to be in the 90s or something like that, but right now it's cool in the shade, you know, looking at squirrels and shit go by, little bees and shit. Uh, calm, uh, calm day so far. I'm gonna try to stop saying the M word, even though it's the morning Max show. I'm gonna try to stop saying, you know.
Nigga, 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 nigga. Yeah, that's how,
Yeah, I know.
man.
It's gonna happen.
I feel you though. I respect that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I help
Thank you
it.
for that, Deucey.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The morning Mac
For stepping
show. The
in this
morning Mac
morning. Who is
show.
that?
Coffee on the dash.
Nigga,
Peaches in your
please.
hand. Big news,
Nigga,
small
please.
letters. Right at your
Nigga.
command. Mike
Nigga,
got the truth
please.
and the jokes on deck. If your day feel rough,
HNIC
take
himself.
Sierra.
Like, nah.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Ain't too much for it.
Beautiful day outside.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, it's hot as hell out there, bitch.
Not in the shade, Slim. Not in the shade.
Not out there. They done cut the
Okay.
heat up.
Y'all already know, man. It's time me to go out here and go to the job site.
No,
Yeah,
well, get that bread.
you think you
Make sure your ass stay hydrated.
yeah,
Ain't
you
this a
like
Wednesday? Yeah,
Yeah,
don't be on.
I don't drink a whole lot of water in this shit. Don't even.
Well, whatever the fuck your method is, make sure your ass ain't laid out in the grass. We'll be watching you on live. Like,
we
so,
seen this shit at Trey
whatever the
Favre event. Buddy was
fuck.
out there jamming, boy. His ass fell out. I was nervous, like, damn. This old dude just fell out. The ambulance, all that shit had to come.
I said all this motherfucking work,
Yeah,
all
I
this shit,
was feeling
and
it.
niggas wanna fall out. Man,
Um,
all these water stations and cool and drink stations around here, and you get on
water
stage.
everywhere. They had ices,
All
everything out there. He was thugging it out, though.
Yeah, but don't. I be
What
telling
was he
niggas not
doing
to
though?
drink them.
He had to be putting something in his body.
He
What
was
type of fluids
singing.
he putting in his body? Oh, drinking.
Now he was singing and stuff, you
They
know.
was
So
saying he was on stage. Yeah, it was one of the band members that was up there
yeah,
on the microphone.
then
But
they
honestly,
came though. I was like,
that
hold
nigga
on.
just went like silent. He
Yeah,
just went like and just was standing there, and then that nigga just hit the floor. I said, "Here it go." I try to get my dad attention. I
yeah.
saw my dad like he looking
Yeah,
stupid and shit, you know.
problem.
But
Like, hold on, Buddy Jack keeps zoning out. You know,
yeah, everybody else moving and shit. He the only one like I said, "Oh shit." I'm thinking to me that look like some diabetic type. You know, my dad is diabetic or whatever. So
Right.
yeah,
but he managed that shit. But if you know you in a heat setting, you gotta do this shit to stay cool. So that's what I meant. Like, don't be on the live stream laid out on the lawn and we can't do shit but try to call somebody and you on the live stream. I mean, he gonna take you down out of your discretion. But just whatever. If you don't drink water, whatever the fuck you do, sit in the car with the air or whatever. Because it's gonna be in the 90s. Like, and it's cool in the shade, but it feels like it's gonna be like it was yesterday.
God damn, they can have that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be out there in that shit.
Nah, it's good for y'all. It's time for like light skinned niggas to come on and get y'all tan. You know, you can get
So we
dark.
go again with this light skin shit.
I'm
Let's
saying,
go.
this the time. You know, you can get your tan. You can get dark.
I already got my tan, Molly. I got my tan man 2 months ago.
Oh,
And you can really get it in, man.
I'm dead, man.
I will tell people to sunbathe out there, but you might not make it out. You know, it's like shit.
Yeah,
This
I
one
did.
hitting different.
Fuck you up.
It definitely hit me different. I am not gonna sit back and hold you. I've been telling them off the last 2 days. I don't even know what you calling me for. I'm not coming outside. If I ain't, man, look, I've been going over OG house because I had to finish that little work. But shit, that shit is finished, man. Nigga, I ain't. Yeah, I go over there and chill if I'm on the AC or something. But nah, other than that, nah. I got AC in my own damn house. I stay the fucking here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah, we getting into it ASAP today, man.
all good. I like that.
Yeah. I can't hear, buddy. I hate when they do that. Let me refresh. I'm gonna refresh my joint too. So
Curse words. And no, I'm not talking about profanity. Stop using curse words like I'm broke, I'm sick, I'm struggling, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. These are actually curse words. The Bible says that death and life are in the power of the tongue. That means your words create your world. That means that what you say is where you stay. Instead of using curse words, say I'm blessed, I'm highly favored, I'm walking in victory. If you're ready to walk in the blessing, write amen in the comments and share. Stop using curse words. And no, I'm not talking about profanity. Stop using curse words like I'm broke, I'm sick, I'm struggling, I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. These are actually curse words. The Bible says that death and life are in the power of the tongue. That means your words create your world. That means that what you say is where you stay. Instead of using curse words, say I'm blessed, I'm highly favored, I'm walking in victory. If you're ready to walk in the blessing, write amen in the comments and share.
No, I wasn't one of them people that wrote amen in the comments and all that shit. I ain't do all that. But I can take a message from I can take a message from anywhere, and if it's something that ring out to me regardless. I don't care about the person's religion or whatever. I just took the message for what it is to speaking things forward and speaking on yourself in a negative way, and people don't really realize what they're like opening themselves up to. It wasn't all deep or nothing with the message. You seen it was like 15, 20 seconds
Right.
or whatever. But yeah, just like what I got from it, like the feeling that I got from it. As a yeah, like I need to tighten up on my words and what I'm saying.
I love it. You know, I think more people should think like that. You know, you speaking these things into existence. You spoke on it yesterday with Reese. He was talking about accident on our way to Carolina. You like, you don't speak that. You know, because words are powerful. You know, a lot of people think curse words is bitch and oh, you can't say that. Say nah, it's curse words is cursing yourself saying I can't do something. You know, I'm broke. I never do this and do that. It's like nah, you cursing yourself. and you be wondering why you still in this position, or you wondering why you still being treated a certain way because you always say people always treat me like this. This why I can't never get ahead because of this. This is this, and you basically putting it out to the universe. So I'm with him. Speak the good. I ain't with the man or the man. He still got a lot to learn with that part, but I'm happy that he at least
Yeah, I'm
understand that
always.
it's
Yeah,
powerful, and it's always some type of energy or vibration behind it. But you got a lot of people that don't believe in that stuff. So I don't bash it to them, but when I hear messages like that, I understand where he's coming from. I can relate. But for people who don't, I understand why they don't. They just ain't get there yet.
I feel like to be able to. Nah, you know what? Let me not do that. Uncle
Mhm.
E, what's up? If you're around the phone, I don't want to even start this because if I'm gonna be talking to them on the panel about, oh, we want to do it this way, I'm gonna try
You muted.
the sentiments after we. Oh well, forget it then. But anyway, um, yeah, I feel like in order to, if you really out here claiming that you live in this life claiming that you're seeking information, you'll take it from a, you'll take it from anywhere. It can even be something that you would think or might even strike you as like something that's repulsive or whatever to you. Like you like, fuck that, I don't give a fuck. Some people got things that make them like, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't want to hear the message because it's this person or I don't like that person or whatever, whatever. But I feel like you miss out so much when you like, it was just a casual scroll or whatever. Like I said, whatever's on your timeline, it will reveal what you shared, like for the most part. But um, yeah, get a message wherever you can get it from. It's how I felt about this one. It was light, casual. That's why it's the first one out because ain't nothing, special to it. It's just like, yeah, like I do need to tighten up on my words.
Yeah. Tighten up. Oh, you with us?
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'm with you. You
All
hear
right,
me?
yeah, what's up?
Huh? As far as what the dude said, you're right. I'm with you with that. I'm not typing amen into the. I'm not typing amen into the what's called. If you're gonna tell us not to say curse words, then let's not say amen, I guess. But it's. I mean, it's accept the message and not the messenger. I mean, that's it's not even about the messenger; it's the message. You take it for what it's worth. Use it when you can. I
Yeah,
don't know. Like, I mean, I agree with the dude was saying, but
yeah,
that's about all I can really say on that. I definitely agree with what he's saying.
yeah.
I
It's
want
meant to be light. Like, whether it was a few people on here or a bunch of people on here when we first started, it was just meant to be light. That's why it's the first one for real. Whether it
Yeah,
brought conversation, forward with it.
and also he made a very valid point. There's a difference between profanity, and curse words.
What's up, brother
One,
man?
what up,
yeah,
but man,
one is directed directly into the atmosphere, while one is directed basically as malice. I guess that's what you would use.
Right now.
mm-hmm. What up, buddy? Appreciate you tapping in with us.
And I think I told y'all before that I
Miss
do this every morning when I wake up. Every morning when I wake up, I give thanks just for waking up.
you.
Just believe me when I tell you, every breath you take, you're speaking. Every breath you take, you're talking to your Father, talk to your Creator. Every breath you take. That's why they say, man, words are so strong. Your Father gave you that power. Your Creator gave you that power. Shit.
Shit. Oh
Good.
yeah, me weak, man.
He do though. He really do that.
Oh man, this is not right, man. This
This is
is not
the
right.
same lady from
Man, I hate to
Justice.
say it, man, but it's a lot of people that's upset today.
Yeah, I'm trying. Tell motherfucker something to help him get it off. What's up, brother man? Share something that maybe change perspective or, you know, be thought provoking or something like that. But it's the same lady as the other day, but it's a different post.
Okay.
Time somebody tells you what you should do, I want you to say, okay, tell me, how do I do that? So people are full of advice. They'll say, oh, you just need to move on. Oh, I would just walk away. Oh, you need to just forget about that. Folks, if they don't tell you the how, then they should not be giving you advice. Because here's the thing. We often hear, oh, you just need to forgive. Oh, you just need to let go of that. We hear that, but we don't know how to do that. See, we're not taught emotional intelligence in school. We're taught little cute tropes like be kind, be nice, don't say bad words. We're taught these little cute phrases, but we are not given the tools to figure out how to move on. Life hurts are real. Situations are real. Things we need to work out are real. And we need tools to figure out how to do it. And folks, the tools are there. This has been figured out. So your job, and I know you're up for it, is to figure out what tools do you need so you can think through your situation and actually take action. Here's the thing. Every action that you take is a result of a thought. Every thought that you take comes from a belief. So you have to get to the core belief about your situation before you can take action and make change. I hope this helps. Blessings. The next time somebody tells you what you should.
Mm-hmm. Solid enough.
Tell you this, ask them this. I like it. It's your clip. You can start it off.
Um. Okay, like I said, one practice I definitely that's my time. That's the shit that be on my timeline. But that's the practice that I make is just try to put if I'm reposting anything, it's like a clear message. It's something positive or whatever. Anyway, I like this lady because she like speaks on like understanding yourself, which is the core to um, being able to put anything out in this atmosphere. If you don't understand yourself, there's so many people that walk around and don't understand themselves, and they are not sound and one with themselves out in this world in terms of how they navigate and receive everything that hits their eyes in this world. People have a hard time like processing themselves, but I feel like solicit uh, unnecessary information. I guess for to some people need to feel like they're doing something for someone else to boost something within them, and it doesn't even have to be a negative thing necessarily. But people uh, people really like push out their information unwarranted, uh, for like a self boost sometimes, and it's hard to absorb a person that um, can't put two and two together or show you how to make four. But you know, so I heard what she said. I play videos for people that saying shit verbatim. Like if it's positive information or whatever, it's something clear. It's a clear message. So whenever we pull something up, people can look at the screen name or have the link, from us. But then the message can never be misconstrued. It can be interpreted in plenty of different ways of conversation, but it can never be like, oh, I don't understand. Nah, because I'm people that be on my timeline be talking about, and I gravitate and follow those type of people. But yeah, I'm a refresh because it took my sound away.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. I just wonder what is the results. Like what do they supposed to do? That's the only thing is if somebody do tell you how to do it, that's the only thing. Like the next time someone tell you this, ask them this. So if you ask them and they show you or tell you, then what? But you do got a lot of people out here got all the advice in the world, but they not willing to show you anything, so it's just like what's the point of even telling me anything if you can't show me how to get out of this slump or whatever it is that I'm going through. But if I come across somebody who think they can or possibly can, then what? So I get where she coming from. I just want to know what does she think about the people who do have advice, and sometimes it's not good advice. Like, do you still listen just because they got a way of showing you instead of just telling you? and then sometimes they guide you in the wrong direction. So I get where she's coming from, though. You got a lot of people out here waste your time and energy just telling you what you should do. They can't show you at all how to do those things. You know, but I don't pay them type of people no attention. I still hit them out, you know, but
Yeah, of course.
yeah, I know most times you can't show me because you don't do what I do. You know, that's why I think most people, whatever it is you trying to do, you should reach out to somebody that's good in that field or that been around in that field for a good amount of time. Like I'm trying to learn something on film. I got a lot of people tell me what I should shoot, how I should shoot it, how I should produce a certain show, what we should do with this and that. They have no idea anything about videography at all. You know, so it's just like I still hit them out because you can't tell a lot of people shit. You know, they just be like, oh, I did this before, or I was part of something. But no, do you actually know how filming work? And most times they don't. So it's just like those the type of people that I ain't trying to hear from. But I definitely reach out to somebody that's in that field that does what I'm trying to do and ask them, and I tend to listen more because I know it ain't something that I can just ask them, they can show me. You know, I need to learn how to shoot a slow-mo shot or something. It was something I can ask a certain person. And you cannot just tell me, they can show me. You know, so
Right.
I'm always better on with hands-on than just passed on information. Say reach one, teach one. What up, Al? Iron sharpens iron. I don't know what that is. It sound like a damn spaceship started up for a second. Yeah, I heard that shit. I'm gonna play the next clip. I don't know if y'all caught it though. I can play it back for some of y'all who might want to play it back. We got a few good clips.
Yeah.
First two. I don't know if you want to speak on it.
All right, go ahead, play it. You talking about what the lady was saying?
Yeah, I already played.
Yeah. Man, I didn't understand. I'm be honest. I was listening, but then the sound kept going in and out. That's why I had to keep getting off.
Oh, okay.
So I ain't really get a chance. Yeah, I ain't really get a chance to hear everything she had to say in its entirety.
Okay. Al said, reach one, teach one, iron sharpen irons. He said, what the ladies that they out shopping. That's what they out doing for the trip for tomorrow. You know, women, they don't never have enough. And they still ain't gonna be ready. So yeah, but they out shopping, making sure they got everything that's needed for the trip tomorrow. We was gonna just play a repeat. We was like, nah, we gonna come on.
Yeah. Keep them doors open.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so hot out there, don't make no sense.
That's what I was asking for.
Plum tree don't eat plums. A pear tree don't eat pears. All they get is water. Because the fruit ain't for the tree. The fruit is for people who pass by. Your gift ain't for you, which is why you can be depressed at home and be on the phone giving other people a word that'll flip their life. Have you ever hung up the phone like, I should have told myself that? It's because your gift, Michael, ain't for you. Watch this. Wisdom is. A plum tree don't eat plums. A pear tree don't eat pears. All they get is water. Because the fruit ain't for the tree. The fruit is for people who pass by. Your gift ain't for you, which is why you can be depressed at home and be on the phone giving other people a word that'll flip their life. Have you ever hung up the phone like, I should have told myself that? It's because your gift, Michael, ain't for you. Watch this. Wisdom is.
Yeah. I definitely stand by that 100%. I don't know why she's taking my sound away. I don't know what's going on there. Stay back.
Yeah, we have to mute the video in the back, man. I love that video. That's basically saying almost the opposite. Yeah, I like that. That just popped in.
Somebody in the back is probably taking.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What is up? What is up?
boys and girls, the funniest man in the world, funny man, David Green.
Let him dig it in.
Hey, man.
Hey, I apologize. I apologize about yesterday. I tried to stick it out.
I was asking Venus in the private chat. I mean, it should be private, but I was asking. I was like, I don't really want to wake nobody up that work overnight. I can see if you slept all night, like we slept all night or whatever. And, you had a fresh morning, but if you just getting off this morning, I'm not. That's cool that you like. I love people that want to bring people along or make people in attendance or whatever, but let that nigga sleep. I was like, just let him rest. Like, I think it'd be better to let him rest.
It wasn't that I was tired. I wasn't feeling well, and when I'm not feeling well, I try to sleep it off or whatever. But when I woke up, I felt worse.
At least you're here. Yeah. I'm happy anytime anybody want to check in, whatever.
Welcome back to the woman, man. Welcome back.
So I need y'all to say top of the morning or something when y'all hit me up. Y'all be talking to me like I'm AI. Link. What that mean? What the hell does that mean? Good morning. Everybody don't say good morning. Top of the morning, grand rise or something. Y'all be link.
Like
not no more. Not no more.
I mean, I'm like, hold on, man.
Hold on, I'm buffering. Hold on.
And people be mad when you say Grand Rising or whatever. No, they be like, you can't say good morning or whatever. No, I'm like, you must not know your history.
Yeah. People be pissed off. Like, oh, you go with that rise and shit. It's corny now, I guess. I'm like, niggas been saying that for forever, but I guess a lot of other people saying it now, and they act like they spiritual, but they show something else. So a lot of people, like them type of people, fake, and that just triggered over to everybody. Anybody say Grand Rising, oh, that's them little weird niggas now. It's like, God damn.
They got crystals and shit.
You can say, good morning, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Good morning, ass nigga. Nigga like, what's up? Good morning, nigga. Just like, but you say Grand Rising, here you go, that weird shit. Bro, don't do that weird shit, bro.
I seen. I can't remember. Was it on here or whatever? There was a woman on a TikTok that was talking about, I'm tired of you so-called woke niggas going to sit there and say good morning. Now this is this. I mean, won't say good morning, going to say that Grand Rising junk and all. I was like,
it don't bother me, man. They don't want to hear. I don't say it to those people, man. I be like, they still part of the program. There's a lot of Agent Smiths out here. So every time I hit, I just get my guards ready. Because you remember, he can transform it to anybody. So
they
program, they going to fight against it. They going to fight with the system. No, it's good morning. No, you supposed to say this. It's like, okay, you program. You supposed to go vote every 4 years. It's things you supposed to do as a citizen here in America.
he always
Right.
got comments that like bring people together. That's one thing I noticed about Kyle. He said spiritual, not spiritual. Either way, we are still all one. He always has them like come together, kumbaya comments. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love that.
They not spiritual. We ain't all one. So you telling
Yeah.
me the same people that's in Epstein's file is the same people that's not? Like they us. We all one. Nah, them motherfuckers on a different.
That's not the
There's more
thing.
species out here. We ain't the only thing out here. We just think we look alike. That's like saying a tiger and a lion. Like they two cats, but it's two different cats. You know, and they live different. They don't really mate. We don't do anything. But when we see things that look different, we tend to like to fuck it or eat it. You know, it's like what the hell is wrong with that? You know, just like I think we different. You know, I think a lot of us different.
Yeah.
Because if all us was like them, boy, these kids would have no chance.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that too.
It's spiritual gets non-spiritual.
Yeah, nah.
Warfare out here. Look, he talking about, unfortunately, yes. Yeah, all right, then you forgive them and you kumbaya with them motherfuckers. Then when they take shots at you, you say, "Hold on, my brother, we are one." They're gonna bomb the shit out of you. Then they talking about, "Hey, we are one." My ass. That's the thing, man. And us to do this, like we are one family type shit. Nah, it's them versus us. And if we don't figure that out, they're gonna keep us in this goddamn trap that we in forever. Ain't no telling how many times we came back and did the same shit.
Yeah.
Us
Exactly.
versus them.
Them bad boys will put you in a boiling pot, a boiling pot in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah, Cal sent in the video too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can be the next thing we hit on this is the in here. Shit. Perfect timing.
Huh? Make sure I pull it up for Cal get out of here. You know, Cal like, all right, guys, I gotta go. Gotta go hit my drums.
I know.
Come on.
I was gonna say that. Yep. All right, I gotta go. Bong, bing, bong, bong.
He be cracking them
Bing, bong. This bad boy think it's Jamaica.
I gotta come on with it, man. Come on here with the
you never jumped on the string before.
Don't worry, Cal. We all one. You part of us or you part of Epstein? You know, let us know, man.
Let us know.
You know,
That's
if you with us, we can jump, brother.
I'm not saying bend the knee and let them do whatever they want. I'm saying simply return the energy back to them that they give out as a gift.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, Cal, they ain't got you then. You in there somewhere. I thought they had you. Man.
Come on, man.
Oh, this shit called Trump's master plan. Thinking about the master plan.
Hey.
Cal, appreciate you sending in the clips. Anybody else want us to play something? Y'all know, just DM me, Trey, even Funny Man Green if you have to. We'll pull it up. They don't never play the audio for me the first time.
This year, Donald Trump's wealth has increased threefold. He's almost up to $8 billion. And MAGA wants to know, what's the master plan?
$50 to make homemade hamburgers?
This is what $10 worth of groceries looks like. This was $200.
Buck stops at $150. I'm not even at 3/4 of a tank.
I just spent $70 on a tank of gas.
I just paid $6.99 for a bag of chips that was filled a quarter way with chips and 75% air.
What's the master plan? Trump is playing 5D chess and all that horseshit. Let me tell you exactly what the master plan is. It is to extract as much money from you as possible. Trump was sued 3,000 times by small businesses because they did work, and Trump refused to pay them. This is why he was never invited to Bohemian Grove. It wasn't because he was an Illuminati. It was because he was part of the degenerate class, the Epstein class. Trump University got sued because he was scamming students, selling them 3-day real estate classes, gold packages for $35,000 and not delivering on anything. Look it up. His charity got shut down because Trump was taking money that was meant for children and veterans. He was barred from operating a nonprofit in that state. The plan has never changed. They're changing voting laws, trying to quell free speech, and redistricting so that they can stay in power so that your formal positions on things won't matter anymore. If you feel like your rights are being infringed upon, make no mistake, they are. From illegal flock surveillance to the gerrymandering that's happening in voting districts to force their will upon you, the Illuminati/deep state Epstein-class scumbags, Peter Thiel, Alex Karp, and that small itty-bitty state in the Middle East that we fund. They're running this country through Trump, and they want to stay in power, and they will do anything to stay in power. And if you let them, they will enslave you. This year, Donald Trump's wealth has increased threefold.
Might mute it.
Yeah, it sounds like he's saying Trump doing all this because he scammed some college kids from like 40 years ago or something. I don't know, Cal. I like the clip though. Stuff is going up. They've been going up. They've been going up for a long time. It probably keep going up, but I think for the rich, it don't affect them. You know, that's like somebody got millions of dollars and they going in the store to buy some candy for the kids. Like, they ain't gonna hurt them and get some food and all that. So gas, that's 70, 150 don't hurt the people who got the money. It's hurting the regular citizens, but I don't think it's Trump plan. I think it's the government's plan. I think it was Joe Biden, Obama, Trump, all of their plan. They've been working it out, and they only can do what they can do for them 4 years. So it started with Joe. People been complaining about pay, and they've been complaining about how things going up, groceries too much. Trump got in office, he kept the play going. It's like handing off the baton, and they finish in the race. But for some reason, y'all keep thinking they on different teams. Yeah, Trump is running the relay now because Biden had him the baton. So now he's running around. He ain't dropped that motherfucker yet. And in another 4 years or a couple of years now, he gonna hand it off to somebody else, and they gonna keep the agenda going. But for anybody that think that, oh, Trump doing this for personal gain, it's like, you get out of here. Ain't no president in office doing anything for personal gain. The one that tried that, they assassinated his ass. The one who came out and actually spoke to the people and was saying what was really going on, they assassinated him. So I think that Trump is part of the plan. All of them, red, blue, good cop, bad cop. It don't matter which one you fall for, but that's just my thoughts on it, Cal. I think that it ain't Trump plan, it's the government's plan. And it's been working because it still got people divided and blaming one person. He's the president. That's like blaming the store manager that don't own like McDonald's or something. It's like he's the manager. It ain't gonna really do much, you know. It's like he's not the owner. You know, somebody put him in position so he can take the fault. When shit do go south, blame that guy. So now everybody point the finger to the president. It don't matter who in office. Obama, no, he ain't doing enough. Oh, Obama ain't do this, he ain't do that. Oh, Biden ain't do this, he ain't do that. But we don't know who really pulling the strings, and that's the whole goal. Blame Trump. Trump loving it too. He loved to play the demon. You know, he's like, he love this shit. He don't mind it, you know, so it's working out good for them. But I think it's all an act. That's why all of them go to acting school. All these politicians, they grew up and go to school together.
It's all of the blackmail.
It's not even real. Speed up.
Yeah.
It's be too expensive. I don't know, Cal.
I just watched it rise and fall my whole life, so I don't know when has it not went up this year, went down, then went back up, then stayed coasted, then stayed low for a little while, then stayed high for a little while. Like, I watched that ever since I could recognize that the sign of the gas station meant that's how much it costs. I feel like I've always watched it rise and fall, so I never, you know.
Yeah. I think it's smart, you know, like by them, because how they fooling people is gas was like 99 cents at one point. And then it'd go up by like $2 and then go down just $1. And people happy because it ain't $3 no more. Oh, it ain't $3, it's only $2.15. At least it ain't $3. And now they go up to $4 or $5 and drop it back down to $3.50. Now people happy that, oh, at least it ain't $5. That's no, motherfucker. They supposed to go all the way back down to 99 cents. Do y'all realize they keep going up, then going down a little, keep going up a lot, then going down a little, and a little bit gas could be $7, and people like, shit, gas cheap as shit over here is only $7.50. You know, I was like, shit crazy. People see gas now and they're like, oh shit, go over here, it's $4. That's cheap to
Yep,
them now.
yep.
But that's programming. You know, it's like they never actually went back down. Gas is not actually cheap. It been expensive. It been way too much from the time when it was 99 cents a gallon. You know, but they program people to thinking
That's
that
amazing.
oh, it's a lot. And then when they go down $1 or $2, people like, yes, thank God I can afford gas. Like, no, go all the way back down, Slim, because
Yeah.
pay ain't go up. Pay don't never matches what the expenses is. It's like everything going up, food and all that, but ain't nobody out here talking about they got a $3 raise or $5 raise. So it's just like, come on, man, the cost of living constantly going up, and it's bad design. It's to create homeless. That's why they made it illegal to be homeless. You can go to jail if you homeless, but it's a lot of people out here that's getting pushed out because they can't afford to live. And we don't see it too much because they're not going to promote it. They're not going to talk about it. They're going to talk about the Epstein files and all this other bullshit they making up, the aliens, and oh, a nigga done landed on the moon again, and they shooting out celebrities to space to do tours, and people believing in that shit. And the whole time people getting put out, evicted, ICE out here just beating the dog shit out of people. And it's just like they getting away with all this shit, and they know they're gonna get away with it because they planned this 30 years ago. They already knew Trump was gonna be president when they was putting out episodes about it, when Oprah was interviewing him about it. Like they knew this long ago. They just be preparing them for it. So when the time come, you ready. You know, he done did all the things. He done worked around the politicians. He know how the game work inside out. He already got the relationships. He's our guy. Even if nobody vote for him, nobody didn't have to go vote for Trump. He was going to win anyway. That's why people like, oh, you went out there and vote Trump when the won. Like, you know how dumb that sound?
Yeah.
That's like keep pulling the vote right now for the Morning Mac show. We say we're gonna pull in votes, y'all. We can rig whoever winning we want. How they gonna tell us how many votes that came in for a certain amount of people? Like there's no way of you counting it. They can argue as much you want. Would you want to put some digital numbers on the screen? I can put that shit up there. I can just type some shit in and just make it look like, oh shit, Funny Man winning by 100 votes. And it's just like people believe it. Oh, this state is red, is blue. It's a game. It feel like when you still in school and somebody run for school president, and they be like, vote for me. And they got the little fake campaign. So they program you from very young to fall into the game. And I just don't play it no more. So I don't care what they be doing with is it real? Because it's not real. That's why it's called Is Real, because it's not real at all. And you seen plenty of videos. Joe Biden said Israel ain't real, but we can make it real. It's too many videos. He was like, if Israel is not a place, we will make it a place. And that's all they doing. So all this funding go to Israel and it's coming to their pockets. So they just created a fake place that ain't none of us gonna be able to go to. And that's their little vacation spots. They can do whatever they want. And they always say Israel need help. Well, why they always starting shit? Why they always starting stuff and coming behind us? Like, no, because they are us. That is America. Like that, it just only makes sense. That's like saying Northeast not part of Northwest. You know, they can be beefing or whatever, but it's still DC over here. It's still Northeast, Northwest. It's still considered a city. So I don't know, Cal. I don't be with the politics.
Yeah, and it's not coincidence that what was it, like 50 some of the presidents and everything, bloodline, the reality of their cousins and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And like I hear people say, you know what I mean, the presidents wasn't elected, they were selected. You know what I mean? So,
Whole training and school for boys and all that type of shit, training you on how to be an actor, really, to be the best public figure, you know, in terms of man. So
true. Ronald Reagan was literally an actor before.
Yeah.
You ain't never see Trump in movies? I remember him in movies growing up.
What's up, Ronnie?
Also, he was in that. Remember that You're Fired. You know what I mean? So
I remember him in WWE. All that. Yeah. Wrestling. Let me not say wrestling. Rodney watch. If I say wrestling, he gonna say it ain't how you say it's wrestling.
Just like he'll say, what's a washcloth? What's a washcloth?
I do, but look, I gotta show y'all like they making money, and I call these data centers because not only they pushing this Epstein shit, nigga, they done started a whole memorial reading room in New York City, like a big ass library that you can come in here and read that. You can't even read the Epstein file. That's how people is pushing it. Or you can go down there, you can read the Epstein files, and it's like how how dumb is people, man? But this how crazy people is. They actually going down there, filling out papers and all that. It ain't nothing but a data center. All y'all that go down there, they just getting facial recognitions and all this information from y'all. But I'm gonna play this what they got down there in New York. In case some of y'all want to go see it, y'all can go see it.
All right, guys. So as promised, I am here at the Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein Memorial Reading Room. I'm gonna go inside. This is the line with reservations, just FYI. Upon arrival, I was greeted by a host that let us know a little bit more about the exhibit. And when you walk in, the feeling is very heavy. There are 2 walls filled with the Epstein files. These are the actual files. You cannot touch or read them. But yeah, look how many files there are. It's ridiculous. This was a tribute to the victims. Yeah, it's a lot of victims. It's actually crazy. There were people there reading the Epstein files to us. And some of the people in this crowd are victims themselves of Jeffrey Epstein and Donald Trump, which I didn't know I would see the victims there. Now, this wall is a timeline of events and things that Donald Trump has done, Jeffrey Epstein did. Just disgusting allegations, disgusting crimes that they have committed. It just really, really broke my heart just reading. And then you can remember these things happening on the news. And how is this man president? It's crazy. But yeah, those were the victims adding things that they went through to the wall. When you go downstairs, you get to the reflection room. And basically this room is where visitors get to write their cards and post them on the wall to the victims. You can say whatever it is you are feeling. So when I wrote my card, I basically said, fuck Donald Trump, you know, and everything that I was feeling at the moment. But if you guys get a chance, definitely go to this Donald Trump. All right, guys, so as promised, I am here at the Donald Trump.
Americans. American people.
Like, programming at its best, man. It's just like all this information can be bullshit and circus bullshit that they can make up and just throw out there. And if it is like now you know this information. You went to New York to find out some shit you should be able to find out online. But instead, they want to make people come to this place. They didn't hooked up right. They had money to put into this shit, but they ain't giving money to these victims. And then everybody just a victim now. It's just like shit. Anybody can walk down there and say they was a victim. It's just like where was all these people at when they were talking about this shit 6-7 years ago? Where was all the victims? I say, well, you know they couldn't say anything. So why they can say it now? Because ain't nobody arrested. Why y'all acting like they locking motherfuckers up? If you were scared to talk then, why is it that you ain't scared to talk now like somebody been arrested or something? They fake somebody's death, but outside of that, everybody else in them files, they actually out here living and breathing and walking the streets, and they still got a lot of money. So you telling me now, I'm like, it's more actors. It's just actors on top of actors, and it's just to keep this narrative going, to keep us blind to what's really going on out here. Where the fuck is our tax money really going? Why we gotta keep funding wars?
The thing is, though, you can see why it actually exists because she just seeing her stand up talking about hey guys, I'm at this building and I'm checking out the actual information, and you can't read it yourself or anything, but they'll read it to you. And you can sit with the bitch. You don't know nothing about these people. You don't know nothing about this shit. I don't need to say bitch. I don't need to say that. But you don't know nothing about these people. You don't know nothing about nothing. And for her to document it and pass it off as I'm in the building with the facts. I'm in the building in confidence. Somebody just be with a book a ticket, train, plane, however you get there and book a ticket and be like, oh, I'm in there with the source. I'm pulled up on the source. I don't know. That's why I said Americans. Americans are so funny with all that fake luxury that they think people think they have, and you don't have shit. You don't have access to shit. Like it will always be mind boggling to me how people fall in line with a lot. You know.
Yeah, and she's sitting there talking about in there with actual victims and stuff and all. You know what I mean? I believe it if I see like a bite mark or something all, because they was over there eating people and stuff. You know what I mean?
You said a bite mark. Oh God.
Yeah, them bad boys was over there
Yeah, she said
eating people
victims.
and
Yeah,
torturing and stuff like that.
And that's based on information they giving it. That's like going to the museum and they giving us Black history. You know, it's like I get it, but they can fabricate a lot of shit. Like the dinosaurs, they had the museum.
Dinosaurs, that's what I was gonna say.
They tell you everything about it. 18 million years ago, this motherfucker was walking the earth and he only ate this. They know the nigga died and everything. I be like people believe that. Like they'll take that information, like yes, and they pass it on as fact. And it's like ain't nobody's around even know if these motherfuckers actually exist. If you look into it, you'll find out most of these bones don't come from one burial site. It's bones that they put together to make this structure. So it's just like they just lying, but they generating money. You going on tours and stuff, and people paying. They even got movies out here. The Night at the Museum, they got movies about this fake shit that they create just to generate something. It's just like, man, people been asking for these files, just push them out. But now y'all gonna bring them out and say you're not allowed to read them. But then all of these books that look like encyclopedias at a time with kids and nobody read books. We going into the digital era, but y'all gonna put out all these damn books that nobody can read. Like, that don't even make sense. Put it in a digital way that people can just scan that motherfucker. Anywhere in that museum, they should be able to just scan and look through whatever they want to look through. Because that's how it's supposed to have been at first. You can go to the library and you can pull up the Epstein files and read it. But I'm like, what do y'all get out of this? That's what I want to know. What do y'all get out of knowing what's in the Epstein files? Like, people really want to know every day what's new in it. And it's stuff that's going to take you 20 years to actually read.
The fact that common people think they have something that came from transcripts or whatever, records or whatever they think they're reading about Jeffrey Epstein. You think you have access to information about Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Like, you really think people that's been on everybody's TV and all that type of shit for a bad reason or good reason, whatever in between, and y'all people really think that they're able to just get a PDF email to them, or they just able to just upload some shit, and you got that kind of fucking access. That's mind blowing to me.
Amazing. It's amazing. What up, Ron the Don? Ron over there watching on IG. Appreciate everybody tapping on the IG. If y'all hit the YouTube link over there I left in there, y'all can pop over here and leave y'all comments and we can put them up like we doing everybody else and read them. Yeah, anything y'all want to say. But man, it's been a big hit. I don't know how long it's gonna go on about this dude and his files, but I just be like, man, I'm tired of it. I'm just like, it's just a distraction for me.
I feel like no, I ain't gonna say that actually. I'm gonna leave that alone.
All right, Cal.
All right, Slim.
All right, Cal.
Go hit them drums, brother. Go hit them drums.
One band, one sound.
One band, one sound, bro. You be cranking, that shit help you with your frequency.
Your mental one junk. Yeah. Like as soon as I seen him on that video and everything, it reminded me of, you know what I mean, one of them Jamaican resorts or whatever.
With the music bowl, the singing bowl.
Yeah. Like the tune and everything and all. It was like dong dong. You know what I mean? I can picture him saying, "Welcome to Jamaica." Dong dong.
Oh, goodbye. Goodbye.
Like my man Kyle alone, man, he be hitting them things, man. He be hitting them things. Well,
No, I wasn't talking about him. I was giving him props. I sat there and watched.
They talking about this new generation of Bonnie and Clyde. Oh man, leave these youngers alone. Let's see what they done did now. I've been shooting the proms lately too. So
Parents, are we raising the next generation of Bonnie and Clydes? Because why would you think sending your kids to prom with pews on them is such a great idea? It's not safe. It's a lot of things. It's traumatizing. Like, why would you bring that to prom? No one else has any. So why do you have it? What are you trying to stay safe from? This is how we build a world of gangsters and oak boys. Y'all know what I want to say. And I don't think anything is cute about it. Do y'all? Do y'all think this is cute? Here's another one that decided to bring one with her. And she actually got expelled from her school. She lost her scholarship to TSU. According to her mother, she was on the dean's list. She can't even walk for graduate. They expelled her. Now, I'm wondering, did they let this couple into the prom? Because I'm not sure if they let them in or not. Maybe I'm just reaching. Maybe I'm old-fashioned. Y'all let me know. Is this acceptable at a high school prom or not?
Shoot, it depends on the school. I mean,
some of them states they be like, yeah, and everybody got jacked up trucks and motherfucking shotguns. Firsthand, I think that's it myself. So it depends on what the fuck where you at. That's all.
Like them kids ain't had no little shit. I'm thinking it might be.
No, they have big shit. Like y'all clear people out. Somebody
the whole prom up. Like that shit ate a whole prom out. And
yeah.
Man, I don't know. Like I don't know if they allow them to go to prom with that shit. I hope not. Maybe they got some pictures with it.
I think they got pictures like at home. Like,
but they say one of them lost her scholarship and some more shit, dude. That she can't even walk across the state. I don't know, was that too much? Y'all think that was too much? I don't know. I don't think I would have posted my child with any type of guns or anything like that. I don't know how I would feel if I knew I was dropping my daughter off to prom and if a couple there with that type shit on them. I'm like, hold on now.
What's the hell going on around here?
At the prom the whole night now,
right.
Like, what the hell is going on? And these kids get into so much, so it's like, it can be for protection, but if it is, why you flossing it? Why you not showing it to everybody to let everybody know this what I got? So I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like that type of energy draws in if that's what you posting. They find you.
Mm-hmm. What was that saying that came out on the internet? That's a weird flex, but
Yeah, that's definitely a flex.
That's a weird flex, but
yeah.
Should they have expelled her and everything? Yeah, shit. But you shouldn't have. Yeah, none of y'all should have been good with that. Let people get around the hump. If you still ain't walk yet, like you ain't walk yet. Them people still have you. The system still got you. You ain't get out yet. You can't do nothing to risk it. That's a system that tells you what you're gonna do for 12 years. So obviously they have some full control if your parents can get arrested because your ass ain't, come to school, your attendance is bad or whatever's happening. Then, I would have wished that everybody, that was affected by, or just in general, would think a little bit more consciously about not completing something and doing something that can hinder that, where somebody else has control.
Yeah, I would hate. And what day?
I was saying back in my day, you know what I mean? Or you had to worry about somebody spiking the drink or whatever. No, you know what I mean? Now they sitting there trying to look like G.I. Joe and junk like that. That is that is crazy. Like,
oh man.
Yeah, I know some places you're illegal to carry, but I don't know.
Yeah.
If I took my daughter to the prom and seen somebody taking pictures or whatever, like holding that junk and all, I'm like, we're going back home. We are definitely going back home.
We going back home, man. It's her prom night, man. So ain't nothing running her. But I don't know, these kids, man, they be all type shit going on, man. I'm happy they graduating and stuff, but if a college see this, they will turn you down. Because I'm just thinking, if it was an athlete, you know, and he was coming there to play ball or something, and he's saying that, they'd have took his scholarship. I done seen that happen plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just because the student probably not an athlete, I don't see them, you know, still not doing it. They might gather for something else, you know. Right, just for academics. Seems like she's smart. Hopefully another school to take her in and she'll learn from this, and hopefully her parents won't do it with any of their other kids. But they probably made no harm by it. You know, it's probably it's a trend. Because it seemed like multiple kids doing it, and they probably wanted to do it as well. And they thought it was okay. But as you see, it ain't okay for all schools. Some schools probably did allow it. So it probably don't be on Instagram that much.
It seems like when other families do the shit, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of motherfucking redneck, I'm proud to be an American shit, and knew some of them when I lived in Fredericksburg. Knew some of them, and that was not that was expected. That was not a problem. It wasn't a thing. Loud, rowdy, all the things that we would get on us for doing something like that. It's when to be on the other side, it'd be okay, because it's like that's the American thing when it's. But with us, for some reason, it seems just like killing and violence, and I don't know. It's self-defense or in protection and family structure when it's other people, but when it be us, that's when everything goes. But we'll do it to each other too.
Yeah, yeah. But if it's family structure, then cool. You know, you're a military vet and your family do it, then it makes sense. But I can't use that if you're not. You know, if you just trying to use that as like they do it too, because but they got traditions, you know, that's why they do it. You know, they ain't doing it just because it look cool to have a gun on them, you know. But I just say, man, you gotta stay in your own lane. Sometimes there's some things we can't do. We know that all. It's just we can't do that others get away with, and that's one of them. Like,
yeah, but like you said, Molly, like them bad boys don't got like pistols with them. Them bad boys got like military, you know what I mean? Like they probably got grenades and stuff in the backpack or something. You know what I mean? Like them bad boys.
Grenades.
Them bad boys are posing like they. Bad boys posing.
Past the point when you're defending yourself. Yeah, like no.
Like that is a photo that I would find normal in like Iraq or you know what I mean or something like that. No, not here. You know what I mean?
It's like a level of defending yourself, and then it's like you try to clear shit out. You either defending yourself or you trying to like slaughter people. Whatever you doing, I just don't know why the gun is the same size as you. Like that's kind of, you know, but. I don't know. I see people do it and it be celebrated in America and shit, you know. Yeah. So it's weird to see the different. It's weird to see the same act in it look different.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it's like nowadays they glorifying the term like the YNs or whatever. You know what I mean? Like. You know what I mean? With like the what's it the ski mask and the ski mask and hoodie,
like Fusaisi masks.
Yeah.
They gave
in a
them
hoodie.
the whole name like that. We've been wearing masks like that. We just call them ski masks, but I guess
Yeah, in 80-degree weather. Like
Because it
what's the
surely
point?
will be 80 degrees outside. And he's
we
still in
running.
There, you got on a hoodie and a ski mask.
Yeah, we weren't even allowed to walk in the stores with the ski masks on. They'd tell us take it off before we come in, or they won't even serve you. You know, but
Right.
now you go in the store, everybody got on the damn ski mask. Even the older people, you like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know who is who in this joint. I was like, damn, I remember they used to
Yeah.
like not even allow you to come in here without, with covering your face up. But times change. Gotta adapt. I'm like, should I walk in here showing my face? Shit, I don't know how anybody else looking this motherfucker. I might as well cover my face too.
I feel like in a weird way, COVID has something to do with people being able to cover it. Because people was just getaway and they're around, like walking around, actually wearing a mask would be wearing a ski mask, something that covers up their full. So people was like, I feel like because of that, like that kind of opened up the door for people to be able to wear things that discard them, wear a mask for no reason. You know, not that a little medical mask will like just cover your identity, but you might miss somebody's face if has their shit covered up by a medical mask or whatever. I feel like that opened that up when COVID happened. Now it's kind of like a little bit more all right, I guess.
Nah, you're 100% right. That's exactly what the fuck happened. Do the COVID. You couldn't come in without your face covered. Like, no, put a mask on. Like, why I gotta put a mask on? Like, 'cause that's the law. Like, that's not a law.
The law.
Don't be making
So
up.
when they just like, I ain't never seen y'all write off letting live in action like that.
10 feet away.
Yeah, no mask anymore, man.
That's that test to see if people follow suit. Like, how much control do we got over the people? And the minute they said that, you had people out here, oh, no, you can't go in the store without a mask. They go a mask. Oh, you got to stand at least 6 feet away. Like, why 6 feet? You know, it's like it's always little weird shit. So now everybody stands 6 feet away. It's just always just to see if they can fuck with us. And then what's crazy is no concerts, because you can't be more than 10 people in a house or 5 people, because that can create COVID somehow. And then out the blue, they say, oh, it's cool, y'all can go outside now. Like, hold on. Then damn near 100,000 people died from this shit just 2 days ago. But now people at the baseball games, they had the basketball games. Remember basketball games, they called it the COVID ring with LeBron and them. The crowd was empty. Now you watch the playoffs, it's packed out. Like, what just happened? It's just literally control. It's them saying, know what? Y'all can't come outside. Know what? Y'all can't come outside. And we're going to see how many people follow. And when they were saying you couldn't go outside, I go outside. It was not really too many people out there. Now I ask people like, why? Well, they said they locking people. Ain't nobody getting locked up. But they said people believe it. And then let them lock me up. I want to see how that work out. Like, you locked out because you are outside after hours. Like, that was crazy. They put grown-ups on curfew and it worked.
Yeah.
What got me when they, like you said, when they was brainwashing people to think that COVID had a curfew or something. You know what I mean? Like Walmart used to be open 24 hours, whatever. No, then around the time of COVID, no, they said you can only they closed it down at 8 o'clock or whatever. And I was like, so you don't think people can get COVID at 8:05? you know what I mean? Like,
exactly. Elective.
Or like, I mean, like 7:05 or 7, 7 o'clock or something like that. But
yeah, like COVID really was waiting. Like, what time is it? Nah, it's still early. Like, it's still early. We're gonna wait for a minute, give people some time. Then after like 8 o'clock, COVID just came out. He just started tagging shit. I'm like, nah. If that's the case, y'all spraying. If that's the case, y'all at that time, y'all going around spraying the area, and people that's outside will be affected. So then that can pass on. Oh, look, they told you don't be outside after them hours. Now you got the bullshit, and now you pass that on. And the fear, it's just fear. So I'm just happy we not dead. But now all this Ebola and all this other stuff coming back out, It's like, goddamn, like we can't get a break. Every few years it's going to be something. So it's just like they found ways to keep us in fear, to keep us under control. Because if not, we'll be out here freely doing what we want, you know, and they don't want that. They don't want us to have too much time to start questioning shit. So they got to keep us busy. And if you ain't busy enough, they got to keep you in fear. So it's just all day, nonstop. People like, oh, they going this and this, but somehow you still get to work every day. You still, that bill come right on time. COVID ain't slowing that down, or Epstein files ain't slowing that shit down. Somehow the groceries still going up. They be like, well, you know that, like, well, how's the groceries in the store if they got problems with shippings and shit? Because somehow the food still getting there. The price is going up because they saying it costs more to get. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. They can say anything and people believe it, and they know that. They can just put it on the news, you know, 2-3 times, and news always on repeat. So even if you watch it at 5, at 7 o'clock, they're gonna say the same shit. 9 o'clock, same shit, and they keep showing the same story over and over and repeat. Then after a while, it's truth, and then you passing it on. I'm like, people gotta wake up to that and go to sleep to that. It's like, man, that's trauma, man. I don't advise nobody to watch the news when you first wake up or before you go to sleep. I ain't saying don't watch it at all. I'm just saying that when you first get up before you start your day.
Yeah. And have you ever dozed off while watching something and that was your dream?
Yeah, that's what he means.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not taking it to sleep with you. Don't carry that other realms you be in where you're supposed to be manifesting and clearing your mind and repairing and all that shit in your sleep. Don't bring that shit into your dreams. That's what Molly's saying too.
Yeah, people be going to sleep watching Power or some shit. Tommy done shot 8 niggas. You know, it's like you going to sleep, you can be thinking about all types of shit. You know, people don't think it have effect on them because they probably don't physically feel it. You know, it's probably a month later, they like, damn, you know, I'm having issues here and there, but they don't know where it's coming from. They just think it's probably something they ate. You know, they ain't working out enough. But a lot of this stuff comes from the things you watch. You know, that's the only time you get mad. A lot of people's stomach hurt. You know, you hurting or somebody hurt your feelings. It hurt down there like you got hit in the gut. Sometimes you prefer to get hit in the gut because that's how much it hurt, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. So that's internal pain, and people just let it pile on and don't think that it's causing any effect on the body. But I'm like, somebody can keep hitting you in the same spot, real soft. Eventually, after a while, it's gonna hurt. You know, it don't matter what it is. So depends on how strong the person is. Eventually, they'll break down. Though some people take 6 months, a year, 2, 3, 4, 5. It depends on how strong the person is, but eventually you're going to break down. So, yeah.
And that junk works all the time, except for when watching porn. You know what I mean? Like you sit there, you can sit there and fall asleep watching porn, and you know what I mean.
I knew you was gonna take it to something nasty.
You know.
I'm just saying, like, you're a freak nigga.
Let you be watching Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that. No, falling asleep watching that. No, and the next thing you know, you being chased by Freddy Krueger and stuff like that. No, but you sit there and you watch porn and junk and all, you still might be chased by Freddy Krueger. Or that's just like. Or that's just like, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, you're having like a scary nightmare or something like that and all, and you know what I mean, you wake up whatever and all, then you go to sleep or go back to sleep and everything all, and you end the same nightmare or another one, but let you be having like a fantasy or whatever like that and all, and you wake up, you all upset, and be like, oh, let me try to go back to sleep, and you go back to sleep, and
that's what you be on your phone looking at. When you be on the show and sit on your fantasies.
Like who go to sleep to porn, man? Like I'm just saying, like that's the late. Like damn, what I'm about to go to sleep to? Let me throw on some.
Let me try some porn.
You know, it's like of course you don't dream about it because you probably jacked off 5 times. You thinking about something else now. You know, it's like, of course you not. You back on M Street now. You watching a movie.
No, my uncle used to watch porn like it was like movies, like literally, like he would have porn on and be in a bathrobe eating a bowl of cereal.
Are we
That's where you
asking?
got it from, then, nigga.
So we talking about this for our wellness? So
Yeah, it's Good Wellness Wednesday.
No,
I guess
listen,
you get one off before you
listen,
go to sleep.
no,
Fellas.
listen. Listen. This is how bad he was, right? He had like boxes. I'm like boxes of DVDs and everything, right?
Lord,
And I was I was younger or whatever like that. I went all the way deep in one box. He had like 2 or 3 big boxes. I went all the way deep in one box and grabbed 2 of them and all, and went back to my mom's and everything. Do you know? Later on that night, he called my mom and everything. He said, "Let me talk to David," and he said, "Hey, where my movies?" I was like, "You got all the."
Anybody that got all them know something moved, them old heads don't be playing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some freaks, man. What's up, Chef Nay? Appreciate you tapping in, Queen. Yeah, that's weird though, man. We can play this last thing since we spoke on. We can't do what everybody else do. So every time we try, we get different results at this. Last clip for the day before we get up out of here on this Wellness Wednesday.
Talk about us as Black people, that something's wrong with us because we like to have flashy things. Since slavery, we have experienced financial trauma in wide proportion, unlike any other community. First of all, we were wealth. We were the definition of wealth. They treated us like wealth. In fact, they even got insurance on us as wealth, financial trauma. We come out of slavery and we go into Reconstruction and we actually go into the sharecropping era. My dad is a son of a sharecropper. My dad was raised on a farm in North Carolina, and that's what they did. They lived on a white guy's piece of land and they basically grew tobacco. They had a house on the guy's land and they only made enough money to basically feed the family. They weren't able to invest. They weren't able to build any real wealth, financial trauma. We come out of sharecropping and we go to 1920 Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we started building wealth in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And then the big massacre in Tulsa, Oklahoma basically wiped out a significant amount of Black wealth, financial trauma, right? Come out of 1920 and we go into the Jim Crow era where it was legal to discriminate against African Americans in terms of financial institutions as well as educational institutions, more financial trauma. We come out of Jim Crow and we get into the whole redlining thing where they drew a red line and basically said, Black people live here, white people live over here. And in that red line districts all across the country of the United States, they wouldn't give insurance, nor would they provide mortgages to people, ghettoizing the Black community, more financial trauma, right? From redlining until Martin Luther King and his effort got the 1965 voting rights and the civil rights movement proved in 1965, right? So now we have more civil rights to create more opportunity. And then we move from there to the recent housing crisis that we had. And then COVID, right? More financial trauma. So we're constantly dealing with this trauma. The reality is the trauma has never been treated. That's why it doesn't make sense to talk about the fact that we like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and the whole 9 yards. Because if you understand where it comes from, then it doesn't make sense to criticize it.
I ain't really hear him. Hold on, let me make sure number one is my microphone. Molly, say something?
Yo.
Okay,
Trey
Yeah,
got
okay.
right. Yeah, man. A lot of people don't understand we've been going through trauma for a long time. We never actually healed from the very beginning. A lot of people say, y'all need to get over it. Need to get over this and get over that. Like, yeah, I get it. And a lot of people say, well, all y'all got to do is this. All we need to do is this. If Black people, we just come together and do this and do it. We did it. We did it plenty of times. I'm going to keep telling people, like, we can't do what they do all the time, and we got to find other ways of doing it. And it is history out here that we done had our own this, we had our own that. We were striving plenty of times and things happen. Things was made to happen so we can get back to where we at now. So I just be trying to just bring a little bit of that a lot of people understand. We ain't just come from slavery, we also come from wealth. You know, like getting money and all this. When this ain't nothing new. We've been flying, we've been doing these things. So I don't really, get too much on the youngest for wanting to wear it, but I do want them to be educated on that they can create it too. They just as creators as consumers. We got too many consumers out here, and most times kids and everybody else want to buy the clothes on based on how we put it on. Nobody buying Gucci because they seen some Chinese guy with it on or some other person with it outside of African American or black, whatever you want to be named. They wore it because they seen people in our culture wear it and put it on, say, damn, that look cool. So it's like, why not make our own? Let's get back to making our own. If y'all want to make it cost $300 a shirt, then so big, but at least it be from us. That's why I like back in the day when they was actually striving to get their own. They might lost it, some of them, maybe a lot of them, but I still like the courage of saying, look, we ain't got to depend on these people or them people or the government. We can go out here and get our own and create our own. Well, that's my.
I was shocked to discover whatever a lot of these man-made lakes and everything and all was created to destroy, like you said, black-owned businesses and different things like that.
Yeah, they flood the whole city.
Yeah.
That's just New York.
People.
What?
Lake Lanier taking souls.
Yep.
Lake Lanier.
And it's not just about, because I know people are talking about, well, Jay-Z has all this money and so has all this money and everything. That's because they're being controlled. It's different between having, the money and the power and everything on, but like, you can't tell me what to do or whatever like that. No, that's when, and that's because I believe I sent you all a video, I think 2 years ago or something like that. No, where Diddy and everything. It was Diddy, and it was a couple other people that the video got leaked or whatever and all, and they was like in like a conference and stuff and all, and they was basically saying, as black people, like you were saying, let's do our own thing, and all. And I said, watch, they're gonna get them, and then all this stuff came about with Diddy. Now, I'm not trying to sit there and say, Diddy was a good man and everything like that. No, all I'm saying is, he's not in trouble. He's not in trouble for what a lot of people think he's in trouble for. He's in trouble because, and from what I hear, it was Jay-Z that snitched on all of them. It was supposed to be him.
G was dead.
It was supposed to be him, Jay-Z.
It was a lot of them.
Yeah. What was the Prince dude or whatever like that? No, in Texas.
Yeah,
it was a couple of them, whatever like that. No, and then all of a sudden, different ones was being charged with this and being investigated for this and everything like that. No, and then coming to find out, Jay-Z went against all of them and stuff like that, and was like, "Hey, guess what they're doing?" You know what I mean? So,
telling it.
Yeah, Jay-Z always kind of been known to be that type of guy. Especially with the platforms like the Tidal and all that shit, and robbing motherfuckers of they, some money they supposed to get, I think they about to get and shit. But to me, the guy in the video didn't really touch on, like Molly was starting to touch on it, but the guy in the video didn't really touch on the consumerism part that we have, like the statement part of it. It's not just generally why do you like designer? Like, you're not allowed to like designer, and I don't think anybody and society takes it that way. I think it's more so internally, like why don't we feel as good, you know, in our own people's brands as we would labels? Like why is it that level of consumerism where you would, what's up now? That level of consumerism where it's a thing for us. No kid want to show up to school and not have the best that they can have on or be fresh, quote unquote, or whatever. It's a thing that is on us for a reason. I know obviously we didn't watch a long interview or nothing like that, so it could have been an end conversation. But
You can add it on there, and whatever you think there was, man, you add it to it. You feel like he might missed out on that people need to know about or should know.
Yeah, because it's just the way it was phrased. It was phrased like people are telling people that you can't buy certain things instead of like the truth about it, like for us, And he brought up the whole timeline of like America and all of that, but I just didn't feel like that had anything to do with present time because they weren't wearing designer labels and all that when you seen.
Yeah, he was saying basically a lot of people dealing with financial trauma today. That's why they go out here and they quick to buy a lot of Gucci and stuff like that. But the only thing is that you can't get over something that we never got over. Since back then, we've been dealing with financial trauma. And every time we get to a time when we can finally get over and like we getting out, something else happened that caused us to get back in those financial traumas. So that's what he was mostly getting at. It wasn't mostly about Gucci, this and that. He was saying that's what mostly been happening. And that's why a lot of them be quick to buy a lot of things today because they dealing with financial trauma. It cannot be financial trauma to you, but that's what his point he was making in the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. People still tend to like look at their own people's shit and be like, ugh. And you look at some crazy Frenchman, designer and be like, oh shit, that's the shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see how that shares a mental on people.
One nice things. You gotta have it. Some people love it, It's just like we could be our own creators. We can get back to it, but we see what happens when we tend to strive and start doing for self. Something always occurs, But it don't mean don't do it, It's probably plenty of black designers out here that got some nice clothes. I don't know too many of them, but unless they local, I know the DC ones, the ones in the DMV area. But outside of that, I don't really know any of them that's like big brand. And if so, I probably just ain't know it was black owned. And most times when they actually do good, they sell a company. So a lot of people are support this black business, good. And when that business get booming, they sell it to somebody that's Jewish or something. And they just get the name and you won't know for 10 years. And you be like, what the world? It's no different 50 selling vitamin water and all this stuff.
I remember that era.
Jay-Z sold everything. He always say, get on this, y'all. All the black people get on this. We ain't fucking with this. And then he sell it. And you like, hold on, dog. You just got us over here. It's like, that's crazy. We only came over here because of you. That's like somebody invite you to a party and you get there and they leaving. And you like, hold on, where you going? They like, well, I'm about to leave. Y'all can stay though, because y'all already paid y'all money. He's like, nah, we only came here because of you. And they tend to do that a lot when it is those type of companies. But I'm like, who own the fabric? That's the thing. Like, it seems like it don't matter what you do, even if you make your own shirts, where you gonna get the shirts from? Can you literally make a shirt to make a shirt? Because a lot of people just think throwing the design on a shirt is making you a designer. Basically, that's all. But you don't create the shirt. Like if you don't know how to stitch a shirt, or you got a machine that can stitch a shirt together, you really still got to depend on somebody. It might be China or it's somebody's out here making these shirts. I don't know how to make a shirt from scratch, but I'm pretty sure it's a way, But they got mass production. They can make about 10,000 shirts probably in a day or in a couple of hours, So
right now,
I don't know.
It matters.
That's the last one, the C-session joint.
Wants everybody going.
So the
other than
doctor
the
is
fire
creating a law to where she can no longer have a support person. I'm currently at Piedmont Henry Hospital in Stockbridge, Georgia. We are being forced as her support people to leave a room right now by a doctor and another public officer.
So this
And-
mother's gonna have to be here by herself to have her baby.
You guys can come back in the morning. Okay.
So she's gonna give birth in this
You
room
can
without
come back
anybody
in the
in the room
morning.
with her.
What is it? Why do we have to leave and come back in the
You
morning?
really about to
I've already explained this.
I
okay?
wanna
I'm not gonna
understand
say it
this.
again.
I can stop recording, but what is the reason why I have to leave? She's the patient and she's asking you a question.
Your patient's asking you a question.
Is it my choice while I'm being in the delivery room? How many people can I have?
At this point, no, ma'am. The doctor wants everybody going.
So the
other than
doctor is
fire.
creating a law to where she can no longer have a support person? Can we please get
This
a,
is policy, ma'am.
okay, but the law trumps the policy.
This is policy.
Can we please get a patient advocate,
After
please?
a certain hour in this hospital, there is only one visitor allowed.
She's gonna be in this room by herself.
5 hours with no pain medication.
The doctor wants every.
But y'all trying to kill that girl.
Yeah, that's crazy. I never heard of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
never-
never heard of that either.
I'm surprised I never
No
seen it.
daddy at all. Like, what they got some policy with COVID or something? Like, I don't know. Hopefully, she was able to keep somebody in there with her, and she posted to the internet that this was going on at this hospital. Cause a lot of women, babies, and all types of stuff be messing up. You know,
Yeah.
they be going missing. So, thanks for sharing that. This do need to be pushed more.
They're trying to say that she checked herself out and they don't know what happened. I don't know. Like I don't know. That we just not.
Yeah,
we
I'm
not-
not leaving the hospital. That's my family. I ain't leaving. You know, my girl, my family, whoever, they with me. I'm with them. I'm not leaving that hospital, especially after hearing that. And it's probably some people just apply, like, okay, we understand. 'Cause they trust the doctors. They believe in everything they say. But what you
Oh, no.
doing? Situation?
That animosity is crazy. Energy is a thing that you can feel when you hear people talking. You don't have to see their facial expressions to know what their body language is hitting on. Like so, the animosity I started to get like a warm feeling. You know when you get kind of heaved up, like somebody pissing you off or something, you get kind of warm or your heart rate go up. Hearing the doctor talk, I'm like, damn, they're trying to. The patient is trying to ask you something. Forget the people sitting around for a second. The patient is trying to ask you a question, and you tell them, I said it already. I'm not gonna say it again. It sounds like y'all trying to kill that woman. Like I never, that hearing it in my ears with earphones in is crazy.
You heard her say with no pain medication.
Yeah, for like 5 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
like, it's like you trying to kill her. You know, and we already know. Well, might not, but a lot of people, philosophers, have spoken on the death rates and lack of care when it comes to birth with black women and stuff like that. But and them thinking that we just, can just take whatever kind of pain because we black and all that type of stuff, and that you're trying to get high versus actually being in pain so the medical system does not have you. But he sounded like a black man to me. Is what stuck to me. Like, he sound like he.
Cut it on matter in there, man. Once you put that white coat on, you want it out.
Yeah, that's true though.
Black cop. Man, black cops be worse than the white cops, you know.
That's what the oath is.
Shit, man.
You fucking up on. Yep, that's what the oath is.
I got trust issues anyway. If you can't trust a church, if you can't trust church, then you can't trust anything. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I don't care if it's a hospital or whatever. You know what I mean? Like if that was my sister or you know what I mean, cousin or something like that. No, I'm staying. They're gonna have to get the law and everything and all to get me out there because
yeah, you definitely are.
Yeah, you don't know. Like Molly said, no, I think it was Trey. You know, I mean, you don't know what their plans were or whatever. Like they got all these recipes and
You already have coffee, right? You want more?
different things for like, you know what I mean, like like infant, you know what I mean, like infant cells, and you know what I mean, they're making all kinds of stuff with that, and you know what I mean, selling body parts and stuff. I mean, you don't know what's going on.
When you learn that you're like the highest value in the market,
right?
That already makes my anxiety go up for anything. Like I don't want to go to the hospital for nothing. Like luckily I don't, get sick or anything like that, but I don't want to go to the hospital for anything. Yeah, you get your physical and stuff like that. I mean, do the basics, check to make sure, the basics are in order. But I don't want to go. I'm glad I haven't been in the hospital for y'all to put something on me or give me a shot of something and somebody's not there to supervise and I get sick or,
Right. Let me give you an example, Trey. So they gave me this stuff here. This is supposed to be for preventing against, seizures and strokes and stuff like that and everything, right? Now, clearly it says to take one tablet in the morning, one tablet at night, right? Well, I was only taking one tablet in the mornings, because I work at night. And you know what I mean, once you take it, I joke around and say, it's the final countdown, like within 15, 20 minutes, you're out or whatever.
Yeah.
So I had my doctor's appointment last week, and he was like, "You've been taking I explained to him, I said I only take once or whatever, because this bad boy said take 2 in the mornings.
Take 2 in the morning. I won't even make it to work.
I said, so you want me to do a double dose? You want me to do a double dose when clearly it says take 1? And I said, come on now. But then I was sitting there, I was like, I talked to somebody who was like, well, the doctor does know what they're talking about and everything else. So I did do it. And I was when I did it, I was sick for like 4 days.
Doubling up on it. I'm not going against what the bottle talking about for somebody who's still practicing. You're still in the practice. You're gonna be practicing until you stop this and retire.
Exactly.
So you practicing. You can possibly fumble. People that's practicing, you ain't ready for the game. I feel like you ain't in the game.
I even went on Google. And it was going against it.
Yeah, but that's the only way they know. So ain't nothing but guinea pig. So they want to know. We give a nigga 2 of these drinks. I wonder what it do. Shit, I don't know.
You know I'm it back though too. So
hey, how did it feel? Oh, you got sick? Now you're gonna write on the chart. Okay.
Exactly. Oops. Okay, so make sure you
do that again.
Let's increase that a little bit.
We know we can't do that now.
Oh my goodness, I was sick as I don't know what.
I'm like, how did they even know a dosage? Like you had to overdose somebody. Like, like how would you know?
No, what's too much?
Somebody had to get overdosed. Like, all right, that's enough. That's the most they can get. They even study how many hours we should work a day. A lot of people think 9 to 5 is literally 9 to 5, but it's literally, it's 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. You just got an hour off, for break. But it's just like they really work people for 12 hours a day, 14. It started with 20. And then it was like, that's too much. Then it was like 16, it was too much. And then it just kept going down. And then they got to the sweet spot. And that was where you got the 9 to 5. They noticed like we can work people 40 hours a week. It ain't too much, but it ain't enough that they can still be comfortable and be free. It's still tire them out, but it's still enough to make them want to come back and do it again. Because some people bring like, I can't do this shit. But they found that 40-hour sweep. Mom was like, yeah. That's why anytime anybody work over 40 hours, they feel like dead. They be like, I don't want to do nothing. I didn't work overtime this week. They know that. They know if you work less than 40 hours, you won't even feel like you're working. You work 30 hours or something a month, you won't feel like you working. But they purposely do at 40. They be studying us, man. We ain't nothing but guinea pigs to them.
Guinea pigs, yeah. Yeah.
So they can make sure they take the right shit. You think they get their kids 2 pills? You know, you think they get their family, they blood? They probably give them.
I was like, I said, so you want me to do a double dose in the morning?
And it said I got 12 hours for it to burn off before I got to take another one. I'm supposed to have 12 whole hours before I take it. You trying to kill me.
I was leery at first, but I was like, I said, here, let me go and try this, man. Man, ever since I did that for like today is the first day that I actually, you know what I mean, felt okay. I don't know if I overdose or whatever. I was sleeping, throwing up, I was doing all kinds of stuff.
Right.
Man, bullshit. That bullshit. I guess we're gonna go without everybody today. It is us 3.
All good. It'd be like that every once in a while.
It was a good one for the day.
Yeah.
Al been making these questions a little tougher and tougher, man. I don't know what's going on with Al, man.
Them songs getting tougher too. I'm liking the vibe.
I wonder what this one's gonna say, man. Al, question of the day, y'all.
He roll up with the mic, got the whole block stirred. New day, same hustle, gotta make one word. Al in the cut with a one-line dead. Everybody leaning like, yeah, I'm there. Back pocket full of plans, front door full of noise. If you want that heat, better bring real voice. Clock on the wall, but the room moves slow. One question hit hard, let the whole place know. Say it loud, say it plain. Everybody in the lane. One shot, one clue. What you gonna do? Ask question of the day. What you gonna say? Ask question of the day. Don't look away. I still see you today.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the question of the day. If you could sit down and have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would you choose and what would you ask them and why? That's a loaded ass question.
Damn, that's a good one. Yes, good.
For the money, it would be Mansa Musa, if I'm saying it right. For the healing, it would be Dr. Sebi. And for the wisdom, I don't know. For the wisdom, I don't really know. For the wisdom part, for the knowledge, it's a philosopher I like named Alan Watts or whatever that gets really to the mind and the brain and all that shit. So those would be my 3. So Alan Watts for the knowledge, Mansa Musa, however you say it, for the money, and then for the healing it would be Dr. Sebi. And it says, what would I ask them? Obviously, all about his knowledge. I mean, all his knowledge with healing and everything when it comes to Dr. Sebi. Mansa Musa, in terms of what his real plan was. I mean, I read a lot, but if you can ask somebody verbatim, I was asking what his actual plot was with the way he distributed money and controlled the power of what the money did. And understanding how to give riches and spread it around to make your currency the currency, pretty much. Like, so I would ask him his mindset around that. And I said the healing, I said the money, and the knowledge. Yeah, I answered those. Yeah, so those are mine.
I like that. I don't know about, because for me, mine will be people I don't know of, and I don't really know who they are, but it'd be my bloodline. It definitely be like a great grandfather. And I would like to speak to a woman too that, gave birth to my bloodline. And I would like to talk to them about everything, mostly everything on there except money because I don't know what money was like back then. It probably was a lot different. But I would like to talk to two of my ancestors. And the third overall, dead or alive, the creator. If I can somehow talk to our creator, that's what I would love to talk to. I would want to know, you know, what's going on down here, you know, like what's really happening, you know. But if you want me just to say somebody, I'd probably say Dick Gregory. That's somebody I really wanted to meet. I know people that met Dick Gregory, and I was like, dang, I want to meet him. And he died before I get a chance to, you know. So it's like that was somebody I like to sit down and talk to about all of those things. I think he could have helped me with wisdom. He definitely could have told me a lot about what they do to gain power out here, understanding on that. The flame, he definitely can tell me how I can spark a lot of things out here. Helen, that was one of his biggest things.
Oh,
you know, out here. He fasts longer than mostly anybody that I heard of, you know, but knowledge, we know that was a big thing, you know. So I definitely would want to pick his brain, figure out a lot of things he know, a lot of things he learned on the way to becoming who he is, some of the things that he turned down, you know, his relationship with like Michael Jackson and everybody else that he had relationships with. And definitely how to get to the money. I know Dick got to the money, man, because there's no way he was traveling doing all these things with no bread in his pocket. So he was getting it, and he got a lot of kids. For him to have all them damn kids, you know, I'm pretty sure he has some good money. So that would be the one person outside of my ancestors.
That's a fact.
Not too funny, man, Green.
Straight times at that point.
My three would have to be. I'm gonna go along with Trey, Dr. Sebi.
No. Go ahead, David.
No, I was.
You got a little time. Don't say I said everything you gonna say.
No. I said I agreed with the Dr. Sebi junk.
All right.
My other one has got to be. My other has to be Eddie Murphy. I'm a big Eddie Murphy fan.
Okay,
Eddie, yes, yeah. So Dr. Sebi, Eddie Murphy, and last but not least, Janet Jackson.
I was gonna say that.
Janet. Okay. Damn, Janet. When you gonna talk to her about which one of these things you know you're gonna get from her?
The knowledge, that brain
knowledge, huh?
That brain power.
Exactly.
I want you really nasty when I call you Miss Jackson. That's what I want to know. She's doing all that shit she used to do on stage.
Shoot.
Okay. He said your 3 picks can reveal what you truly value. Okay.
I like that though. That's kind of like some fortune teller shit.
Yeah, I like those 3 people. It's like that Jay-Z shit. It's like you know, when you take
dinner with him
$1 million or a dinner with Jay-Z, and niggas like, I take the dinner with Jay-Z because that $1 million I'd be able to make just like, no, give me the $1 million. Because I've been sitting down eating with a nigga. I can buy my own food now. At the same restaurant he at, I can get a table beside Jay-Z and then get over there and say, let me holler at you, bro. I just get 5 minutes, man. You know, but it's each his own. Some people do feel like, you know, I get it. Connections is powerful, but I just don't think Jay-Z will help you become a millionaire. If that's the case, Dame and I won't be out here asking for money. Projects long ago and shit. It's like he gonna make sure people around him eat is gonna at least be the people that he know and love. So he ain't giving them the details on how you get to it. I don't think he gonna tell me. That in 3 hours, he gonna tell me nothing.
Right.
Nah.
What's your secret? Well, I told on him. I told on them. I told on them.
Right. On his toes, I undermine him.
Boy, he tried to sell liquor behind that company's back. I told on him. I told on.
Oh, then I let them all know.
Probably had him on something. You know,
Yeah.
selling drugs down in PA, down to the VA and DC.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I know more.
The nigga just be. I just never understood that. Like you selling drugs and doing what you doing. Why you rapping about it? And then if you was doing it, the niggas who was doing it with you, they might be still out here. Stop talking about it, nigga. What you talking about? But obviously, you know, yeah, niggas done got bagged because of them. They probably could still rap, do what you want to do. Just give us names from time to time. If you don't, we'll bring this shit back up. They be blackballing all of them, blackmail. So anytime they act up, Diddy, hey, we got something for you. You know, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby. Like, shit. Who next, man? Everybody want to be famous. This shit that come with it.
They done with you. They done too.
Fucking done, son.
Right. You're done, son.
Like, want to be Justin Bieber? Do y'all want to get the diddler? You know? Do you want your kid to have to go through what he had to go through to become Justin?
Yeah.
So you seen the Usher? You seen the Usher interview where they said on Howard Stern or whatever? No, said, would you let your kids go to Diddy's Junkie? Said, hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already know. He
Hell no.
That man from the page and all that, man. That's probably his buddy. He just gotta act like he ain't fucking with him because they fuck up his money.
Yeah.
It's basically like, oh, nah, you still supporting that dude. And I just be like, nah, that's their PR trying to help them to get far away from him. His kids probably over there right now with Diddy kids. Like, these niggas hanging out. That's PR work.
Yep. That's a whole nother world right there.
Yeah.
Right around ours. Whole nother world.
Morning on the mic. Wake up, tap in, baby. The Morning Mac Show. The Morning Mac Show.
Let's do 29 grand before we get out of here. We'll get us some good energy for the go game.
Some positive energy.
You the first person to go up this time.
I know. I had something in mind or whatever, and then it just. Oh yeah. Positive energy. If the bottle says take only one a day, take one a day and one at night. Don't listen to no dumbass doctor to tell you to do a double dose.
Oh man.
Yeah, they gave it to you in the first place.
Stay away from the pills if you can. If you can, stay away from the pills.
You're right.
Anything precious, full of mess.
They probably had fentanyl on them joints.
That 50 whack. And your heart rate going up and shit. You trying to figure out why.
But my mom, man, turn up Thursdays.
I was in desperate mode. I was sitting there doing the Harlem Shake with no music.
Oh man, not with no music. Not without the DJ. Where's DJ Blaze when you need him? I'm just gonna imagine it. I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Make sure y'all hit that like, that shit button so y'all get up out of here. You watching on IG, tag that link and subscribe to the YouTube so y'all can always get the alert when we go live. That's the way we go.
Coffee on the dash, pages in your hand, big news, small laughs, right at your command. Mac got the truth and the jokes on deck. If your day fell rough, we can fix that wreck. Listen close now, it's time to ride. One more minute, then open your eyes. Strings come up and the horns say go. You already know the Morning Mac Show.
Raleigh, North Carolina, this is your boy No Cap here. Just letting you know, May 23rd, you can catch me at Terminal 8 at the Love and Happiness Spring Comedy Show. This is a show that you don't want to miss. I'm touching back on stage. I'm featuring Althea McFarlane is headlining. The show is stacked up with comedians from all over this nation. You don't want to miss this. Especially Raleigh. I ain't been in Raleigh, I don't know how long, in over a year. So go ahead and get your tickets. You already know what it is. No cap.
Hey y'all, what's up? This your girl Mimi Manny. Don't mind me right now. I'm getting myself together for this amazing comedy show. Saturday, Love and Happiness Comedy Show. It's going down, y'all. It's going down in Raleigh. I ain't gonna wear this. I'm put some real clothes on. I'm be real cute and ready to go. But just know these laughs on deck, and we're gonna have an amazing time. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets and pull up. Terminal 8 Bar and Lounge, we coming. And we coming to tear the roof off y'all place. In a good way, though. We gonna take them laughs all the way up. We got an amazing show with some of my comedy brothers and sisters. So y'all make sure y'all get y'all tickets and pull up. Like I told y'all, don't worry about this, because that show, I'm gonna be like, magic. Hey, get y'all tickets. It's going down. Laugh and Happiness Comedy Show. See y'all soon. Peace.
Raleigh and surrounding areas. May 23rd, the Love and Happiness Comedy Show. We have a few comics on the lineup. Myself, Jawan, Mimi, the Gwen Factor. And headlining the show is Althea McFarlane. What a way to give yourself an after Mother's Day gift. And if you're a mother, the first 5 mothers that come up to me at the show, I got a gift for you. Like I said, May 23rd, Terminal 8, Raleigh, North Carolina. See you then.